thank y'all for coming. First off, like, real, thank y'all. Like, I spent a lot of time and I'm going in. I got at least the people I see right here. So thank y'all first off for coming. And also I want to thank Alan. Like, I probably really got it all done. We're going for him and confidence to get every chop it up with you for a minute. I'm just going to get right into it.
Can you talk a little bit, Jason?
Financial literacy. It's the reason why I put this together. It's something that I've been sort of passionate about recently. Most of y'all know me, you know most of the things that happen in my life. I touch on a little bit too here. Financial literacy, just getting directly to the definition of it. It's the ability to use knowledge and skills to manage financial resources effectively for a lifetime of financial well-being. This definition stresses the importance of ability. And we all got the ability to do anything we put our minds to, I know that. But we don't have the knowledge and skills to make these life changes. So if we get those, we got the ability to become financial literate. And the overall goal is to become financially free. Everybody's talking about freedom. Freedom is really this bread. So we get financially free, we can do what we want, move how we want, and we won't have all these stresses that got us stressing about. We don't know, so we gotta take the time to do it. Recently, I learned that I don't know nothing about money. Thought I knew a little bit, but I know I lost my job, thought I had a little bread sitting to the side, a couple bands, a couple months here, extra money coming from the job, so I'm good. I'm thinking life, I'm all right, I can manage this better. I figure out now that 45 grand is gone, now I should have at least 20 there still, and 40 still moving. But I don't know that, and so I just read a book. And stuff like that, I'm like, hold on, this ain't gonna never happen again. You know, I'm glad I'm young enough to be able to make this back, and I made all that in 3 years. Like, so hold on, I ain't gonna let my cousins or nobody else I know make none of these same mistakes I just made. So, everybody know I ain't no expert, you know what I mean, but I started off reading this book right here. And this book, Lightweight, changed my life. On the low, just getting money. It's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And it's sort of the basis of most of this. And then it got me on to the next book with How to Manage Money. You ain't got none. I ain't really got much. And then I realized I don't know how money works, so I've been playing around in this book. This is just a book about, it's just really just facts. It ain't really like nothing to just like go and just read all the way through. But it's just, you're right. I'm like, all right. I want to know something. I just got to figure out how to do it. I mean, so, and one thing I do know is I love my family, so I figured just combining these two just seemed right. This is the basics of what we can go over, which is sort of an overview of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, a little bit of this, and just a little bit of stuff that I just researched and just found on my own, stuff I ran across the island and got, and just rich don't work for money, the importance of financial literacy, minding your own business, how the rich invent money, and pay yourself first, always, first. But what is money? Anybody know what money is? What's money?
Currency.
What?
Currency.
Currency?
Yeah.
One thing.
Give you freedom to spend with whatever you want. Buy whatever you want to buy.
Power.
That's one on for sure. That's one on for sure.
Possession.
Some of it as wealth. In the olden days, you got cows, sheep, horses. How about slaves? There was a time when manpower was considered a high commodity. Are slaves worth anything today? Are your dollars sitting in the bank going to protect you if a recession hit? Nope. The wealth can't be measured by a dollar bill. Power. Yeah, he can give you power, but if you're stuck on a desert island forever with $1 trillion, what that money gonna do for you? Nothing. You trade it all in for some water and a helicopter to get back to see your wife, get back to family. So it's not, money's not an accurate measurement of power It depends on how you use it, what you do with it. So what is money then? It's a whole nother 2 or 3 slides coming, presentations coming later. The reality that money really is just completely printed by a private company. That's a long get into that, but really money is printed by nowhere, no one. But money ain't nothing but an idea, backed by confidence. You even hear them talking about it on the news. Consumer confidence is this, consumer confidence is that. That's all it is. Just like if you think something hot, it's worth something. If your mind think it's good, it's worth something. You think you're in recession, all you saving money. It's just what you think it is. You make up money. I can go print up some shirts tomorrow and sell them. Just make money out of nowhere. It's just, and the government don't control the money if y'all don't know that. It's literally controlled by a private organization. 100%. The Fed, which ain't the government. We get into that 2 or 3 presentations later. It's more of a mindset, and that's what one of the first things that reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad taught the rich dad and the poor dad. At first I was like, he had 2 dads, but really it was his real dad was the poor dad, and it was his best friend's dad was the rich dad. And really, his poor dad, I was like, I felt like I was poor dad based on everything he was talking about. Poor dad was college degree, professor, money, he thought he was doing everything, but at the same time, he was just regular old guy, figured, I'm just gonna be me, be good where I'm at. Even though they live right across the street from each other, down the street from each other, the 2 families. And the poor dad believed in traditional principles, working hard, saving money, not buying material things that he can't afford. Just basic stuff that my mama taught me not to. Like, all right, save your money, do right, or get a job. He believed he'd never be rich though, because it's just what it is. Most people just, I ain't gonna be rich. I mean, I might be able to do what I'm doing, but it's just what it is. He wasn't really interested in money. Money don't matter. It's just care about people, how I feel. I don't need all that. That's how poor dad was talking. But at the same time, he had a good job. And like he was just like right to other people, just a poor. But rich dad, on the other hand, is his best friend's dad. He told him, don't say I can't afford it, but say how can I afford it? Then he had him working for him, and then he was showing him all his other workers, how they was working for him, coming in begging for raises and all that. But then he did the same thing to them, paid them a little bit of nothing. And then what did they come back doing? He said he paid them a little bit of wages on purpose so he can stir up anger and the sense of injustice. Just like how we all feel at work, like we ain't getting paid enough. And eventually he realized that in order to get ahead, one must gotta work for himself and not for others. The rich dad said when someone says they can't afford it, the brain stops working. Therefore, initiative stops, promote passivity. The attitude of the rich dad about money was manifested in saying the lack of money is the root of evil. The poor dad would say he believed that the love of money is the root of evil. If anybody know me, I always say that people like more money, more power. Like, that's what people talk. So it's funny when I read a book and somebody else tells me the same thing. It comes down to 4 different types of people. You got ones got no time and no money. Most employees fall in that category. You can't go shopping when you want to in the middle of the day. You can't go fire your boss when you want to. You most of the time can't save enough money in your pension to last 3 years. Then you got people with no time and a lot of money. That's self-employed people, local drug dealers, small business owners, all in the same category. They're slightly better off than the employee. They ain't got no time to go do nothing. They can't even enjoy it. You know the guy said, he can't even leave. He got to stay on the spot. Can't move, can't do nothing. Can't even go nowhere. He got money, no time. Then you got people that got time and no money. A lot of us, me, most of the time, my life. A lot of kids, villagers, college dropouts, bums. They have a lot of time and no money. Maybe ignorance is bliss. Without a source of income, how many days can you last forward? This is the definition of wealth that we get into. And then you got people that got time and a lot of money. This category, that's the big business owners, the landlords, the investors. Imagine not having to work, just having your money work for you and just sit back and collect them interest. That's all the rich do. We have enough money to do it. The rich don't work for money, but Everybody should go to school, get good grades, all that, right?
Mhm.
Nah, man. Nah. See, that's how they trick you.
old way.
That's how they trick you. That's how they trick you. They don't go to school and do all that. All the rich folks, they ain't going to get a degree. Right. Money gonna make itself. They learn that, they learn a little history, and they keep it moving. Our education system is the #1 cause of why many will struggle financially. Schools teach people how to work for money, but they don't teach them how money can work for them. However, if you know how money works, you can never have enough. Money alone will not solve anything. It will even get most people in more debt. I found that out real hard. So what's the secret to financial independence? Knowing what an asset is and acquiring it. It's really that simple.
What?
Sound like a big puzzle, but that's it. Just acquiring assets and acquiring. That's all the rich do. And time. With time, you can't, no matter what you do. That's what we're trying to get to. The literacy to get us free. So, JC, what's the asset?
Something that puts money in your pocket.
There you have it. That's what an asset is.
I didn't hear it.
Say it again louder.
Something that puts money in your pocket.
Y'all heard?
Something that you can what?
Something that puts money in your pocket.
Something that puts money in your pocket.
Fireworks.
That's what an asset is. Something that puts money in your pocket. If you want to buy them massage chairs, that would have been an asset. It would have run in $2 every time somebody sat in and played it. It would have put money in his pocket every time. Sooner or later, he would have got all his money back. And after that, it's just straight profit. Time. Time is an asset. Can't lose. Real simple. So a liability is something that take money out your pocket. The trouble is that people are not properly taught how to spend their money. So now you know the difference between an asset and a liability, which right there is the fundamentals of it all. If you can grasp that, perfect. But I'm gonna try to drive it home a little bit more. Gaining financial freedom. The fear of straying away from the journey except the life path lays the big role in the financial decision-making process. However, if you do not want money to control you like it does most people, then you'll have to do things differently from everybody else. However, many people rather buy a new car or an iPad, which is a liability, instead of investing that money in stocks or real estate, an asset. My end game is to buy real estate. I'm gonna buy everything, own everything. Why not? When you come to looking at, say, a liability, I want to show you this here example. Where this is iPad, Apple, 2011. iPad cost $399. Instead of buying an iPad, you would have invested that same $399 in 2001 and 2011, it was worth 12 grand. Now, $399 gets you $11,900 in 2011. $1,699 gets you $33,000 in 2011. You would have put almost 6 bands in 97. You at $333,000. Apple. We all know the iPhone was hot. We started buying it when they was hot. We knew it. We just didn't give them $300-400, $500. Money you spent at the casino. You got over $250,000. And we didn't even have this conversation no more. We didn't know. Or did we know, or just was scared, or vice versa? I don't know. Then you got stocks. You go Apple stock right here. What we just talking about. This is 2011, beginning of 2011. $50. Where we at now? 144. What does Apple stock look like we've been doing from the beginning of time? Rocket science, you can see it yourself.
Right.
I'm not telling you to go buy Apple stock, but right, you can read the graph. Everybody can see that. All we gotta do is mind our own business, manage our cash flow. 100 here, 50 there. Some people, really, can be 1,000 here, 1,000 there. You can see what 1,000 do here and there. 3,000 here, 3,000 there. You really talking real money. Some people can do this before they kids, these be grandkids, but most of us, we talking $100 here. We talking our grandkids having $250,000 here, $500,000 there. Some of us, it can be fast enough, they got it. Most of us don't, but it don't take a lot. It ain't about what you got, it's how much you really you keeping versus not blowing. The cash flow is the biggest reason businesses and people have a hard time financially. The key to financial success is understanding the relationship between the income statement and the balance sheet. Now, both of these things, and this is income statement. We all know what income is. We all know what an expense is. The balance sheet involves an asset and a liability. So we just went over what asset and liability is. This is the cash flow pattern of an asset. An asset is something that takes money out of your pocket. I mean, it puts money in your pocket. You got stocks, bonds, real estate, education. It goes right back up into your income. It's just simple diagram. These diagrams is really what got me. I literally just picked up that book and just flipped it open. The first page I picked up one is, this is the cash flow pattern of 4. And I was like, ooh, that looks like me. And I flipped through it, and I've seen this book somewhere. It was $4, so I bought it. Cash flow patterns of liabilities. It's something that takes money out your pocket. Mortgage, car loan, credit card debt, student loans, liability, straight out, an expense category, money out your pocket. This is the first page that I seen opening this book. It's the cash flow pattern of somebody you don't want to be. Poor. It said earn money and spending with no assets, poor live from hand to mouth. They buy clothes, go to the club, Jordans, what we buy, pay the money on rent, cars they really can't afford. Instead of just buying a car, they buy something they can't afford, have car notes, credit card payments, our vices. We all got a vice. Somebody is something. It could be gambling, alcohol, it could be weed, it could be shopping. We all got one something. Girls, it could be something. We all got one we spend money on. You know, we shouldn't spend less on.
Yeah. So. Get money, get money, get money, get money, get money, so. Get money, get money, get money, get money, get money, get money, so. Get money, get money, get money, get money. What? I used to have nothing, but now I got a whole lot of everything.
They all be talking about it. They used to have that. They want their money now. Once they figure it out, they all be trying to tell us who's going to be listening. Middle class. Well, I thought I was. At the same time, I realized that's what I am. Because just got money still coming and going. Got more money coming in, more money going out. Where you get money coming in, you ain't really buying no assets. You might have one or two little small things. 401k, that ISA is an individual savings account. You know, it's pretty much a bank account that's getting small points that really ain't much of nothing. So really, most of your money still going back into the liabilities. It's just expenses. It's just the roof just got bigger. In essence, you got more things. You got credit card debt and mortgage debts. Now you got a house, but you just still ain't really gaining. No, here you're not helping this out at all. Just keep adding on to overthese consistently. The middle class appear well off, but you look close at this balance sheet and a real picture of financial disaster just waiting to happen. Just waiting on something messed up with this, or everything goes bad. The rich, they buy assets. These assets pay for their expenses. The rich don't have to work. They let money work for them. They rent a property, intellectual property, notes, they stocks, they bonds, they real estate. They let all these little extra monies come in to help. They usually have jobs too. So that's just coming in, helping back in. And it's just to the point where they don't even have to do no job. And it's just it is.
Please don't die over the neighborhood that your mama renting. Take good drunk money, get by the neighborhood. That's how you rinse it.
That's crazy. I'm putting it together. This the album I've been waiting to hear, and it come out right as it's playing out. This is just.
What do you say?
What you say?
Yeah, I don't hear.
He said, take all your drug money and buy.
He say don't die over the hood that your mama renting.
Don't fight over the neighborhood that your mama renting.
Right.
Okay.
They take that drug money from out the neighborhood.
That's how you.
That's how you rinse it. This is the cash flow pattern. This is pretty much you and your creditor, somebody who you owe. And that's, so you got the credit card company, the bank loan, student loan. You getting paid, you paying out that student loan that's going into where their income. They pay off some of their expenses, they buy more assets and give you another loan, man. You loan you a car, loan you something else, and you just take on board and you just help feeding their income. That's the thing. Pay their loan guy, the landlord, you paying rent, you pay a little bit of expenses, put back in, buy another house. Right. You stay back in there, you rent loan, stay another 2 years, rent you out for another year. You use more line of credit, oh, you pay them longer. Keep going. And you're there to a drug dealer. You buying no problem. You doing the same thing to you. You running to you at a certain high pace, you getting it, and you pay expenses and put you some more at the cost, and you get it and keep on moving. Same old pattern, you be over here, you be over here. This is what we want to be. But this is where you should be trying to be. But this is what your goal should be. This is how your flow should be. So I'm assuming let me know if I should stop or anybody not getting it or there's something you ain't understanding or a question or anything. Am I moving too fast? Take silence, let me know. Rock out, bro. Paying yourself is key to becoming financially secure. I be kicking myself. My mom been telling me this since I was little. The same two things. Buy yourself something when you get paid. Pay yourself first. And 15. Something you buy yourself a draw, $5 anything. Buy yourself something, pay yourself something first. This is some stuff obviously that is everything.
Jason, when you saying paying yourself first, what did that specifically mean?
We'll get into that more, but it means exactly that. That sounds crazy. Most of us have jobs. We got income. Pay yourself first, as in save your money for yourself first, invest it for yourself first. Pay yourself first versus going to pay your bills, pay everybody else, pay the guy you owe, and go get a credit card, everything else. You pay everybody before you pay yourself. You did the work, but then you go pay them before you pay yourself. Don't make no sense, do it?
No, it don't.
You only got so much money. You gonna figure out how you gonna pay these bills with so much money, no matter what. If one of them bills in there was yourself, you still figure out how to pay it off. Add another, $20, $3, that's your bill, but pay that bill first. Yourself, put that bill up first. Then pay that doing that.
I mean, and the reason I asked that, is because my father's stepfather, Jeff Carr, and that's a thought that he planted in my head a long time ago. And if y'all was around it, for the main part, most of us.
That money talk back in the
And he always said, Pops always said, pay yourself first. It don't matter about the bill collectors. All you got to do is talk to them, but you pay yourself first. And as we know, Jeff Carr had a little money until Miss Carr got to her. So my thing is pay yourself first, and I understand exactly what that means.
And that little video here, it almost sums up exactly what I just said. I'm gonna be in your head again.
Hi, my name is Nick, founder of ValueSpreadsheet.com. Today I'm going to explain to you exactly how money works, and I promise that at the end of this video, you will be in control again. So why should you care how money works? Well, because schools do not teach you. Schools only teach you how to work for money, but not how money can work for you. Many people struggle financially because of this lack of proper financial education. They get trapped in work, chasing paychecks all their lives to pay the bills each month. They work to make their bosses rich, they work to pay government taxes, and they work for the bank to pay off their debts. The fundamental issue with working for money is that a job is a short-term solution to a long-term problem. It is as if you are constantly laying tracks in front of a moving train, where one small obstacle can derail it. If you work hard enough, you might manage to keep the train rolling for a while. However, if you are constantly living on the verge of a personal financial crisis, you are taking a huge risk. If your income suddenly decreases or you face unexpected expenses, you are in big trouble. If you know how money works, you can drastically improve your financial situation because you'll know exactly what to do and what not to do with your money. You'll finally know why you seem to run out of money each month, no matter how much you earn, and be able to do something about it. You will learn how to get out of debt and to let money work for you. Ultimately, the lessons in this video give you the knowledge to get out of the rat race and achieve true financial freedom. The things I'm going to share with you can help you to understand, avoid, and fix financial problems, as well as living a life without financial worries. So, let's get to it. By using water as a metaphor, I will quickly explain why so many people struggle financially, regardless of their level of income. After that, I show you what the rich do different, and why they get richer all the time. Finally, I give you my powerful financial health formula, which you and anyone else can use to avoid financial problems and build significant wealth. To understand why many people struggle financially, let us start by looking at the financial situation of Joe Average. This bottle of water represents the salary Joe receives from his boss at the end of each month. This is the maximum amount of water he can spend. So what is he spending it on? Joe and his wife live in a nice apartment near the city center. The rent is quite steep though. Both Joe and his wife have their own car, including insurance, maintenance, and gasoline costs. Groceries are not cheap either. Joe just needs to get his hands on a new iPhone. Money is running thin, but Joe's wife wants to plan a well-deserved trip to South America for the two of them. Joe decides to use his credit card to finance the trip. However, Joe does not realize that getting into debt by using his credit card is like punching a hole in his income. The next month, Joe receives his salary as usual. However, because he now has a credit card debt, money flows out of the hole and Joe is left with less money to pay for his expenses. At the end of the month, he has no money left to pay for luxuries. And this only gets worse because the accruing interest on the debt is making the hole in his income bigger and bigger as time passes, causing the money to flow out at an ever-increasing rate. Soon, Joe must sell one of his cars and move to a smaller apartment outside of the city just to make ends meet. Joe is struggling to pay for his basic living expenses while simultaneously paying off his debt. This is going quite well though, and he managed to pay off his entire debt after several months. But then, out of nowhere, Joe is fired by his boss due to a reorganization in the company. With no income, no savings, and several liabilities to pay for each month, Joe and his wife are in serious financial trouble. This is a sad but all too familiar story. So what is it that